What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today we have another episode of the PTCGO tournament series. In the last time around, we actually lost, and now we're in the loser bracket, and whoever loses is out of the tournament. And we're actually playing against James Horvath. Now we're actually playing the same 60 card list, and I'm actually going to say no. I do not want to go first, and the reason why is because we're playing a Night March mirror match, and this is the oh man, this hand though. All right, well, usually a Night March mirror match, you want to go second if you know they're playing Night March because you're going to take the first knockout. But our hand is not that great. I'm not going to lie to you. But if we top deck a Battle Compressor, we'll be A-okay because we can Compressor, get a Sycamore in the discard pile, get some Night Marches in there as well. There we see a Pumpkin Boo. And the reason why this is kind of bad is because I don't want to Ultra Ball or a Shaman because that is a free 2 prize cards for my opponent. And in the mirror match, you really don't want to give them free prize cards for sure. So we see an Ultra Ball discarding a Sycamore and a Lampet. I imagine this will get maybe a Joltik or a Combi out. I don't think he'll get a Shaman. That's definitely the wrong idea because Combi for sure. Because like I said before, you don't want to give free prize cards to the Night March deck. There we see Combi coming down. There's a DC going out to Combi. Vespiquen grabbing that Sycamore, going to play it and drawing 7 new cards. Unless, Sycamore, I'm going to play that. And like I said, we are playing the same 60 cards, so we know each other's decks. We know it's in the list. So he discards a Time Puzzle, alright? That's kind of interesting because I don't know if I would play that turn 1. I might hold on to it because he really doesn't need anything this turn. We really don't have anything to disrupt him. So on to our turn, what do we top deck? A Lampet. So this is not good. Like I said, I don't want to Ultra Ball for a Shaman, but we might have to, just because we really don't have an option. But what we could do is later on Vespiquen to pick it back up. So we're going to Ultra Ball, discard a Lampet, and a Vespiquen. Or not we could Sky Return with Shaman. I'm not sure what I just said, but we can Sky Return with Shaman later on to pick it up. Now, I need to see if the Floatstone is in the deck. There's AZ as well, so we can't AZ pick up the Shaman. Okay. Let's see. Is Floatstone in the deck? That is the question. Okay. Alright. Alright. It's been a couple of days since I played this, and I'm not sure if the list 100% plays a Floatstone. I would hope it plays a Floatstone, because that would seem really bad to me. So, we don't have a Floatstone in the deck, but we do have the AZ. So, with this, I am going to grab a Shaman EX, and that way we're going to set up, draw more cards. Now, you have the opportunity to, maybe Ultra Ball getting another Night Marcher and then playing the DC. Where's my Shamans? Hold on. I just keep scrolling over the Shamans and I just not. We're looking for a Shaman. There it is. I got so scared that we had prized all of our Shamans. But we did prize a lot though. So we're going to grab a Shaman. We are going to Ultra Ball, discard the Vespiquen Dimension Valley. And we could grab a Pumpkin Boo and or a Joltik. Now with the Joltik, you can Sky Return to knock it out, saving a DCE. Or we can play a Pumpkin Boo, but the problem is we just discarded a Dimension Valley. But I think going Pumpkin Boo is still the strong play. So we'll grab Pumpkin Boo, put it down, put down a DCE, and we'll Shebe, drawing 6 new cards. Let's see, what are those 6? Hopefully it's a, oh, that's terrible. This is bad. Alright, so we're going to Compressor, and with the Compressor, we're going to discard the AZ. We're going to discard Lampet and another Lampet. Or we could discard a Sycamore to save it for later. Alright, so there doesn't seem like there's another Lampet in the deck regardless. Oh, no, there's one right there. Okay. I think I'm going to go and discard a Teammates. Yep, that seems good. So discard that. Put down a Combi. And we will pass. Alright, so into our opponent's turn. Let's see what happens. Now, next turn, we could Night March for a knockout 2040. Oh, we only have 4 in the discard pile. Never mind, that's not enough. We need 1 more, but we do have multiple to do 60. And let's see, what does James have? He needs a Lysander. There we see an Ultra Ball, discarding a Joltik, and a Lampet. If he can get a Lysander knockout Shaman, that's probably his best play for sure, to take a knockout while taking our only EX before we AZ it up. So let's see what James decides to do. Does he get a Vespiquen? Does he get a Shaman to help set up some more? I mean, I doubt it. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in his hand, which is not very useful at all. Alright, but we're in kind of a pickle. We really didn't play a supporter card. Maybe I should have held on to the Ultra Ball, but there's a Combi coming down as well. Alright, so it looks like he's going to go for the multiple Vespiquen route. So Combi coming down. There's a Vespiquen coming online. And does he have another DCE, Dimension Valley, 20, 40, 60, 80? That will knock us out. There's a time puzzle. I don't know if he's playing 2 or 1. I haven't had anybody play time puzzle against me. If it is 2 of them, I imagine we'll see 2 cards coming out of his discard pile. And let's see, maybe, yep, so yeah, okay, so he's grabbing out of his discard pile. There's a Joltik and an Ultra Ball. Alright, so Joltik and an Ultra Ball coming to his hand. And let's see what he does. Ultra Ball discarding the Vespiquen and a Joltik, okay. Now, he must already have a supporter card in his hand, and that's why he decided not to grab a supporter card. So there's a Pumpkaboo coming down as well. So he must have a Pumpkaboo and a Sycamore. That's what I would imagine, because if he didn't have a supporter card, he would have grabbed a Vespiquen for sure. So we see Sycamore discard his hand, draw 7 new cards. And let's see what happens. The Unknown Star is definitely unfortunate. Like, that's not good. But we only play 2 of those, so it doesn't really happen that often, but as you see, it does happen sometimes, and we prize the Floatstone as well, but hopefully we can AZ it up. Hopefully he whiffed the DCE. If he whiffed the DCE, then maybe it'll be okay. There's an Ultra Ball discarding a Joltik and a Muscle Band. This might get out of Shaman if he wants to dig really hard for a Dimension Valley and or a Floatstone. So there's a Shaman. So it looks like he is going to try to dig. Now you're going to notice I didn't put down this Dimension Valley because I don't want to give him access to use Night March this turn. If we just put down the Dimension Valley, he only needs the DCE, but now he needs a DC and a Dimension Valley. So that's something interesting to point out. But if he does knock us out, I didn't discard enough Night Marchers, just because I was trying to be conservative and make sure if we drew into like a Vespiquen, we could play AZ or teammates. So we see a Xerosic. What was the card? A Xerosic, a Lampent, and a Lysander. There's Shaman drawn 3. And can he get a DCE Dimension Valley is the question. Alright, let's see. Does he have it? I imagine if he had either one, he would have put it down to draw more cards with Shaman. Well, let's see. Did he whiff it or not? Now we both got Shamans on the bench as well. The big question is, is AZ in his deck or not? He has a discarded one, so maybe it's in the deck. We'll see. Xerosic is also scary as well. But luckily, we both play time puzzles. He's played 3 already. We still have all 4 in our deck, so that's good. On to our turn. Please give me a good top deck. Alright, that's, yep, that's something, alright. So, we're going to, yep, we're going to pass. Alright, on to his turn. Things are going good right now. Oh, I should have put down the Kombi. I don't know why I didn't. Oops. Oh, well. We should be okay regardless. Oh man, that's unfortunate. So is he a Vespiquen? He could grab a Xerosic this turn to discard the DC off the bench Pumpkaboo, or a Lysander, but he needs a way to retreat this Pumpkaboo. He might go for a Sycamore, just discarding his hand, draws 7 new cards, and start taking knockouts, but there's the Xerosic. He is going to discard that DC off that Pumpkaboo and try to get some meanie that way. So Xerosic discarded that DC off the Pumpkaboo. There's a DC on the active. Does he have a Dimension Valley? I imagine so. There's a Vespiquen coming down. He can also retreat to his other Vespiquen if he wants to. But there's a Dimension Valley. And now we're kind of in trouble. There's a Night March knocking out an Unknown. And I'm going to send up the Pumpkaboo. We're going to see what happens. Now, Pumpkaboo is weak to Dark, but we do have Muscle Band, so we should be okay. James will go down to 5 prize cards. And we'll see what happens. Hopefully, we top deck something good. He said maybe should have gone for Lysander. Yeah, if he Lysandered the Shaman, he could have taken 2 prize cards off the field. But I'm going to send a Pumpkaboo onto our turn. We get Muscle Band. So we'll put down Kombi. We will pass and cry because we have nothing. Alright, so on to James' turn. Let's see what happens. Alright, so things are not going good. Like, they're not going good for us right now. Okay, so we'll see what James decides to do. I mean, if he had Lysander, we could have taken a knockout this turn, but I don't know how helpful that would have been because he would have been down to 4 prize cards. He's taking 1 prize card. So there's a Hex Maniac. Gonna shut down our abilities for the turn. Night March gonna knock us out. We need a top deck, preferably a Sycamore. Vespiquen would be nice as well to get the teammates. Puzzle of Time. Now, with Puzzle Time, we can rearrange the top 3 cards of our deck, and alright, we'll grab these 3. Yep, alright, we'll put down a Joltik, and we will pass. Now, luckily, I mean, James probably has it. Man, our top decks are just terrible right now. We have 2 Puzzle Times coming to us, and then a Dimension Valley. There's an AZ. Going to pick up that Shaman, making it where we can't take a knockout on it. There's a Kombi coming down. Question is, how many VS Seekers has he played? He's played 2 so far. So he's going to take a knockout, take another knockout. I'll go second. We'll play it out. We pretty much lost this game. Like, there's nothing we can do. Sit up Joltik, and we'll pass, because all we know, we're going to take a time puzzle. We end our turn. Then on to James' turn, he's going to take a knockout. He's going to go down to 2. If he has the VS Seeker, he will win the game. Oh, man. Yep, that's not going good for us right now. So, let's see what's going to happen. There's a Battle Compressor, going to discard 3 cards out of his deck. Alrighty, I'm trying to figure out if there's any way we can win. I don't think so. He's only played 2 DCEs, so we can't Lysander stall. Yeah, I mean, this is just some of the worst hands I've seen with playing Night March Vespiquen. So we see Night March knocking us out. Okay, alright, 140 damage, and on to our turn. Alright, so he's going to go down 2 prize cards, but I don't know if we can win the game. I highly doubt it. I mean, we're not gonna take a knockout this turn, because we can sip the Shaman Sky Return for 30, and that's not a knockout. He has 2 left, so the only thing I can really hope for is he doesn't have. We can't Lysander regardless, because we know we're gonna top deck a time puzzle. We're gonna go Shaman, and on to our turn. Let's have some fun. Let's time puzzle. For another time puzzle, play 2 copies. We will grab a DCE and an AZ. Yeah, I don't. We'll play smart. We'll grab our teammates. We'll pretend like we don't automatically lose, because we pretty much just lose. Well, teammates, grab 2 cards out of our deck. We'll grab a. Let's see, let's grab a Zerosic. Zerosic, and we will grab a Pumpkaboo. Yeah, we'll grab those 2. Okay. We'll put down the Pumpkaboo. We will DC the active. We will Sky Return for 30, sending up the Combi. Alright. So, I don't know if this plan is going to work. We just got to hope he doesn't have a Lysander this turn. If he does, we're in trouble. I'm going to try to Rosic this DCE off, then DCE, knock out the Pumpkaboo. There we see an Unknown coming down. I mean, he's going to have 1 prize card left. There's a Muscle Man going on to Vespiquen. And we're going to try our best. It's probably not going to work. Like, we're so far behind. There's a Judge. Going to put both of us at 4 cards. Alright, so 4 of us, 4 cards going to go into our hand. That gets rid of our Zerosic and DCE to knock out this Pumpkaboo, and then Zerosic that guy off. Alright, so that's not good. So Night March is going to knock us out. We need to top deck that Zerosic and or that Shaman back into our hand. So go Pumpkaboo. My opponent has 1 prize card left, and let's see what happens. There's a Muscle Band. Alright, so DCE, Muscle Band, and well, Night March, but he'll send the Vespiquen and knock us out. So that was probably one of the worst games I have ever seen playing this deck. So we'll go to round number 2. This is the best 2 out of 3. And we'll see what happens. Hopefully we don't start with Unknown. Hopefully we don't prize multiple Shamans. Hopefully we don't have this really bad start. I'll go second. Alright, so that was not good at all. Like, that was just terrible. But we're going to see an Ultra Ball. James probably going to try to do full amount of damage, which I'm fine with. But what needs to happen game number 2? Welp, we need to for sure play a supporter card. That would be helpful. Don't prize a lot of Shamans. Alright, so we see a Feral Letter from James. He's going to try to do just maximum damage. I mean, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So he's doing 140. That he's disrespecting me right now by doing this. Alright. So we're going to see that. We're going to see a DC to the active. So this Zerosic play wouldn't even have worked. There's a Sycamore. Going to discard his hand, draw 7 new cards. Discards a bunch of stuff. Alright, so Sycamore going to discard his hand. And let's see, can he get more Night Marchers? Nope, just 170. That's not a lot of damage. James, you let me down. But on to game number 2, we'll see what happens. There's a defeat screen. I wish you could press rematch when you do a private match. But we'll see what happens. We'll go to this. We'll go to, hey, there's Garchomp. I'm trying to record videos for, but James interrupted me. Alright, so we're going to scroll down. We're going to try to find James. Where is James at? Here he is. So we're going to send it a challenge. And we'll say okay. And we'll see what happens. Hopefully this game is a little bit better. But We gotta win 2 now, where the pressure is on us for sure. Alright, so let's see what happens. Alright. So like I said, we're gonna go second again. I think it's definitely the best option because we're gonna try to take a knockout. And let's see, they're calling the coin flip. Hopefully we have a good game. Or how about this time? James dead draws, and then I win this game, and then game 3, we have a good game 3. Or we have a good game 3. So we'll say no, we'll opt to go second. We mulligan, alright. And, I mean, we play 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 Pokemon, 17 basic Pokemon. And we mulligan. Alright, so they have 2 Pokemon in their hand, because you saw that it said, would you like to select another Pokemon? Which, I don't know, I don't think they show that. No, 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 we start Colby, no, okay, that's not good. Alright, so press done. And let's see what happens. He gets to draw one off the mulligan. He will go first as well. We just gotta hope Floatstone is in the deck so we can free retreat this Combi. There's a Pumpkaboo, and let's see what happens on to James's turn. Now, we can't... He turn 1's Hex Maniaxes. Perfect. I love that. Okay, Combi comes down. James just has, like, the perfect turn 1s. Alright, so we see Puzzle Time. Gonna rearrange top 3 cards of his deck. So maybe he doesn't have a supporter card. Doesn't have a supporter card. We could Compressor... if we draw the Vespiquen, we can grab a Sycamore, discarding the Judge and the Lysander to draw more cards, because I really don't want to play a Judge. Okay, cool. We top deck a Sycamore, so we're going to Battle Compressor. And with the Compressor, we're going to discard a Lampet. Another Lampet. Come on, another Lampet. Lampet, and another Lampet. Do we have a Floatstone in the deck? Please, Pokemon. Okay, so Floatstone is in the deck. Now, we gotta be fairly lucky to hit this stuff. So press done. We'll discard those 3. And we will Sycamore, discard our hand, draw 7 new cards. We need another Pokemon down for sure, or we just auto-lose. Okay, alright. I said I need another Pokemon, and, man, if we got an Ultra Ball... okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm a Compressor. And with this Compressor, I'm going to discard a Teammates and AZ. And I think just those 2. I think I want to save everything else. Is there another Lampet in the deck? We could discard that. So we'll discard a Battle Compressor just so we don't draw into it. Everything else pretty much seems useful. So we'll discard those. We will put down Shaman, attach a Floatstone to it, and we will end our turn. Now, the reason why I Floatstone the Shaman, so when he knocks out this Combi, we can send it to Shaman, free retreat, and then we can Vespiquen for teammates, getting double Pumpkaboo, most likely, or Pumpkaboo and a supporter card. There we see a Vespiquen coming down. There's a Dimension Valley. He doesn't have any Pokemon in the discard pile, though, and hopefully, okay, the Puzzle Time gave him an Ultra Ball, most likely. He discards an AZ and a Joltik. Okay. This will give him a Shaman, and he'll Shabe draw in 3. Or draw in 5, sorry. So yeah, Shaman going to draw 5. Can he find a DC or not to take the first knockout? So Shaman draw in 5. We top deck in 8. Oh, there's a DC, so he's going to take a knockout this turn. Alright. Alright, fair enough. Oh, actually, he's not right now. He only has 1 Pokemon in the discard pile, so there's a Vespiquen. Grabbing the AZ. Okay, he needs more Pokemon in the discard pile. There's a Pumpkaboo coming down. Maybe he whiffs it. That would be amazing. Pumpkaboo coming down. The AZ going to pick up that Shaman. Going to put it back down. Yeah, he's looking for a Battle Compressor for sure. Can he get a Compressor? He hasn't played any. There's 4 in the deck. But hopefully we can get lucky. Please no Battle Compressor and Ultra Ball. Discard more Night Marchers. And the Combi will live. There's a Muscle Band. Oh, that's a knockout now. Well, that's unfortunate. So we'll see Night March knocking us out. Going down to 5 prize cards. Well, because Night March does 30, and then with the Muscle Band 50, or 40, sorry. I know, it should be 50, right? Oh, no, 20, yeah, 20, 40, yeah. The Muscle Band definitely did, yeah. I don't know why I thought 30 for a second. So there's a Pumpkaboo. We can DC this guy. Now, we could Vespiquen for a AZ to pick up the Shaman, but that really doesn't help us. Now, I think grab the teammates is the better play. So we're going to Vespiquen for teammates. Okay, and with the teammates, we are going to grab another Night Marcher and another VS Seeker. Yep. And this is why we can guarantee another teammates for the following turn. So we'll grab those two, put down the Pumpkaboo. We will retreat into the Pumpkaboo, and we will take a Night March knockout. Okay, so discarding the first DCE. How many... Okay, he has played one time puzzle. We'll go down to 5 prize cards. There's a Dimension Valley. Alright, on to his turn. Probably send the Vespiquen. How many Pokemon discard pile? 1, 2. So he's not taking a knockout yet, but he could play Sycamore, discard his hand, draw 7 new cards. And if he has a bunch of Pokemon, he could take a knockout. There we see an Ultra Ball, discarding a Joltik and a Lampet. Okie dokie, there's a Combi coming down. Now, we can easily 20, 40, 60, 80. Kind of weird next turn for sure, because we don't knock out the Vespiquen guaranteed right now. There we see a DC go to Pumpkaboo, which I'm fine with. I'm fine with the Pumpkaboo getting a DCE, retreats, and he's going to Night March. So maybe he doesn't really have anything. So Night March is going to knock us out, doing 80. I want to send up the Shaman, and we're going to keep the party going. We're going to VS Seeker for teammates. So on our turn, we get a Sycamore, which is good. So I'm going to VS Seeker, grabbing a teammates. And with this, we're going to teammates, grabbing a Pumpkaboo. Alright, hopefully there's another Pumpkaboo in here. Alright, Pumpkaboo and a DCE. Alright, so grab those two. We already have a Sycamore for the next turn that we could play. So I'll put down a Pumpkaboo, put down a DCE, retreat into the Pumpkaboo, and we will Night March for the knockout, going down to 4. Alright, so doing 100 damage. We'll take a prize card, going down to 4. Now he needs another DCE. There's a Hex Maniac, and on to his turn. The Vespiquen coming up. Maybe we should get another Vespiquen out so that we have free retreat like this Vespiquen. And we need AZ to pick up the Shebe as well, so he can't take the last 2 prize cards. But at least we have 2 turns to do that. So we see Vespiquen come up, we see a Vespiquen coming down, and can he get another DCE? There's a DCE onto the Pumpkaboo. Alright. And does he really not have anything? He hasn't really played a supporter card. I mean, we didn't play the supporter cards game 1. We had a kind of a bad start. We had a bad game. But we'll see, and this is exciting, ain't it? Night March mirror match. But at least we have all of our time puzzles, so that's good. So here goes the Pumpkaboo. And so there's a Night March going to knock us out, doing 100 damage. Okay. Go Shaman. And we'll see what happens. I'm going to play a Sycamore, discard our hand, draw 7 new cards. And we need a DCE. There's an Ultra Ball. I'm going to Ultra Ball, discard Hex Maniac, and a Zerosig. And with this, we're going to grab a Vespiquen. How many DCs are left in deck is my question. There's 1. Oh man, there's 1 and then a time puzzle. So I'm actually going to grab an Unknown. So that way we can Sycamore and then we can Unknown to draw another card. So we're Unknown, Sycamore, discard our hand, draw 7 new cards. Can we get the DC or not? And... okay, cool. We get a Vespiquen or a Combi. DCE. We can retreat into the Pumpkaboo. And... yeah, we'll Night March, taking a knockout, going down to 3. And we'll see what happens, alright? So he has 1 DCs left in the deck, but he does have 3 time puzzles. There's a Sycamore, which is great, alright? But he will go down 2 prize cards this turn, which means the following turn he can take a knock on the Shaman. So we really need to pick up the Shaman. Alright, but he hasn't played a supporter card in forever, like I said, but there's a Ultra Ball, discarding a Combi and a Sycamore. I wonder what he'll decide to get out. How many Pokemon discard pile? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 7. Alright, so we see a Shaman coming down. Battle Compressor going to discard some Pokemon. Maybe he's just grabbing the Shaman just to discard so it's not in his deck. Alright, things are about to get weird. That's for sure. Alright, just looking through my discard pile. What to do next turn? We can put down the Vespiquen. I really want to, like, AZ up the Shaman while attaching a DC. I don't know how possible that is. We also only have 3 DCs left as well. 1, 2, 3. We have 1 left. Oh, no, the 1 is prized. Yeah, the 1 is prized. So that's going to be interesting for sure. The question is his DC prized? He has played 3 already. Can he draw into the DC or not? Garcia Compressor going to discard 3 cards. But he's going to have another Shaman, so that's good. He's going to be able to play Shaman, draw some more cards, and then maybe play a supporter card. So we see a teammates. So he can VS Seeker for teammates if he draws into it as well. We see a Shaman going to draw 5 cards. Going to set up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. This is about to get really interesting here in a second. Okay. There we see an unknown coming down. Get Pharaoh Letter. If he has a puzzle time, he can rearrange top 3 cards of his deck, then Pharaoh Letter to draw a card. Yep. But the question is, so he's going to Pharaoh Letter, going to discard it, draw a card. Does he get the DCE or not? That's the question. Now, if he has a VS Seeker for Lysander this turn, he needs to do that play. So there's a VS Seeker. Does he have a DC on Lysander? He can pull that combo off. He can pretty much win the game because he can knock out the Shaman. But he's going to grab a teammate. This is good for us. So now he can't win the following turn. I mean, he can still win the following turn. Don't get me wrong. He just needs a DC and a DC, a Lysander next turn is what he needs to win the game. So we're going to see teammates. Now, this could grab 2 DCEs, and if he grabs 2 DCEs, he can VS Seeker with the other Vespiquen to knock out the Shaman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So yeah, we'll knock it out. Alright, and let's see if there's a DC to go to the active. What to do? We're going to have to see what the top deck is for sure. We're going to see Compressor, discard 3 more cards out of his deck. Man, that turn 1 whiff definitely hurt us, though. Like, if we maybe got turn 1, we would pretty much win the game. I mean, not 100% right now, but we could waste a turn, Sky Return, and then knock out one of these Shamans. Because we'll be down to 2 instead of just a 3. Alright. So he's going to knock us out, going down to 2. And then, if we Sky Return, if we waste a turn of Sky Return, then he goes down to 1, then we can't win the game. Oh, buddy, this is going to be difficult. He's played 1 time puzzle as well, so he has 3 left in the deck. Now, if we top deck a VS Seeker and then somehow use unknown, well, we don't have any more time puzzles left in deck. Okay, what we need to do is he needs to. Oh, there's puzzle time as well. I'm going to discard another puzzle time. What we need to do is we either need to, we need a puzzle time. If we top deck the puzzle time, what we can do is we can grab a DCE, and a VS Seeker. We can VS Seeker, pick up the Shaman, and then we can take a knockout, and then the following turn we can take another knockout. So there's a Be Revenge. We need to top deck a puzzle time. That's what we need to do. That's our best outs. We do have 3 in the deck. No, 2 in the deck, right? Oh no, 3 in the deck. Alright, so we need to, okay, go Shaman. We need this to happen right now. On to our turn. What do we get? A Battle Compressor. Alright, so we're going to Compressor. We're going to discard 3 cards out of our deck. Alright, good. The first 3 cards was not a time puzzle, or puzzle time. Alright, we're going to discard Dimension Valley. We will discard. Is there another unknown in the deck? There is another unknown, so we could unknown for an unknown, then unknown again. Well, that doesn't work. It may be. We'll discard a Joltik. And we'll discard a Joltik. We still should be fine with attacker, so we'll discard those 3. We'll put down the Combi. And we're going to Pharaoh Letter, drawing a card. And with this card, we need to hit a puzzle time. Please, Pokemon, I believe in you. Oh, we got it! Yes! Alright, so we put down the Vespiquen. We can puzzle time. Alright, and we can discard another puzzle time. We'll play 2 copies. Alright, and with this, woohoo! Alright, we're gonna grab a DCE and an AZ. Oh my goodness. Alright, that was amazing. Alright, where's the AZ? There we go. So pick up those 2. We'll put a DC on the Vespiquen. We will AZ, pick up the Shaman. We'll sit at the Vespiquen, and we will. Oh man, I hope we have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're taking a knockout. Just making sure. Alright, so we're going to Be Revenge, taking a knockout, going down to 2 prize cards. Now, next turn, we can win the game. Alright, that was. Woo! That time puzzle top deck. Alright, now, what could happen is, well, if James Sky returns, that's okay. Now, if he Sky returns with the Shaman, he can knock out the Combi, and then we'll be in trouble. We know he has a DC in the hand. The question is, what does he do? Like I said, if he has a Muscle Band, oh, he can't do it, because he can't Sky return and AZ. Yeah, we're looking good to win the game. We just gotta hope to hit a VS Seeker for the following turn. We can put down double Joltics, DCE, and you notice I didn't put down the Joltik as well. Maybe I should have put a Joltik down. I was considering, like, if he AZs in the Lysanders. But all we need is a Vespiquen. There's a Joltik coming down. Alright, we know there's multiple Ultra Balls and a lot of stuff in the deck as well. So maybe, hopefully, there's a VS Secret. This is probably going to grab a Judge. I imagine it's going to grab a Judge. Come on down. Oh, a Hex Maniac. No, James. No, James, don't do that. Oh, no. So he's going to Hex Maniac. Okay. He's going to Be Revenge, doing 150 damage, going down to 1 prize card. Oh, buddy. How many DCs are left in the deck? 1, 2, 3. No! Okay. Alright. If we would have put down a Joltik, we would have won this turn. Alright, so let's think about this. What can we do? Oh, man, he Hex Mania. Oh, man, if we put down a Joltik, we could have won last turn. That was a misplay on my part. Alright. So let's think about this. We know he has a DC in his hand. That's guaranteed. It's guaranteed he has a DCE. I think so, right? Because he grabbed 2. 1, 2, 3. Alright. So we could VS Seeker for a Judge and make it where he can't hit it next turn. That Hex Maniac play, though. Oh, buddy, if we had just put down a Joltik, we could VS Seeker for Lysander right now to win the game. Misplays. Okay, so I am so scared right now. Let's think about this. I'm trying to think of the best outs we could do. Teammates doesn't help us because we can't draw 2 cards to win the game. Like I said, we can knock out Vespiquen this turn if we draw into another Vespiquen, but we need to get rid of that DC out of his hand, and hopefully he doesn't top deck another DC. That's what we have to do. So put down a DCE, we'll Joltik, Shaman, VS Seeker, Judge, and we just gotta hope he doesn't hit a DC off this. So we're gonna Judge, put both of us at 4 cards. This is the best outs I can think of. And we whiffed it regardless. Oh no, we got it. We're good. So we're gonna Ultra Ball, discard these 2. Grabbing a Vespiquen. Going down to 1 card. And it's gonna come down to, does he have the Ultra Ball or not? We're gonna Time Puzzle as well to rearrange the top 3 cards of our deck. It doesn't really do anything. We'll grab a Sycamore. Those 2. And does he have the DC or not? We will Be Revenge, taking a knockout. If we had put down a Joltik, we would have won last turn. Oh, man. Alright, so I'll take a prize card. Alright, so there's a Vespiquen. Does he have a DC or not is the question. There's a Joltik. I'm so scared.
Please, no DCE, James.
I don't know. No, he has the DCE. Oh, my goodness. We could have won. Oh, man. We could have won the game. Oh, man. That was misplay on my part. We should have put down the Joltik. We could have licensed the Shame of the following turn. We would have won. He said, what did you do? You'll see. Man. Oh, man. I should have put down a Joltik. In actuality, I was scared that he was going to have an escape rope. But then I was like, he doesn't play escape rope. I know his list. That's what actually I messed up on. And I hate that I did that. I hate that I did that. Like, man. Because if he... So... Man, oh man, because if he escaped rope to a Shaman, AZ up the other one, he could have Sky Returned a Joltik, and then he would have been on 1 prize card. That's what I was, that's what I was scared of. But there we go. Made a huge. I don't know how that was a huge misplay. We would have won, like hands down, if I remember correctly. Yeah, we would have won. Unless we didn't have the DC in hand, and I'm crazy, but I'm pretty sure we had the DC in hand to win the game. Unless, like I said, unless I'm crazy, we didn't have it. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. This is a Night March mirror match. Round 1, that round didn't even count. But round 2, that top deck of Puzzle Time was beautiful. Like, that was amazing. When we had Compressor and realized that the next 3 cards wasn't a time puzzle, and then we used the unknown to draw into time puzzle, I was so happy. But it didn't even pay off. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. I'll leave a link down below to the PTCGO Tournament Series. It's 2 packs to enter, but when you win, you get like multiple packs, and 2nd and 3rd place get packs as well. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day. Alrighty, bye.